While the Clover root weevil has been known and loathed by farmers across the North Island since it arrived in the mid-1990s, farmers on the mainland are now beginning to notice the telltale notching on their clover too. And while it may look tiny, the Landcare Trust estimates that the weevil's ability to chomp through nitrogen-fixing clover could be costing the pastoral sector up to $400 million a year. Ag researchers Mark McNeil is literally in the combat zone of agriculture's battle against the weevil.
The weevil at the moment is sort of taking off. It's really becoming an issue for farmers in Canterbury at this time of the particular time of the year. We're getting lots of reports, right from north of the Waimakariri River and right through south of Ashburton. So farmers are having a big problem with clover root weevil.
First detected on the Lincoln University dairy farm in late 2009, although in very small numbers, the clover root weevil is now well established in Canterbury.
The larva population got to about 250 larvae per metre squared, and which is not a huge population, but it's an indication of what's happening under the ground. And as a consequence, as a consequence of that predation or level of damage, we did start to see a decline in the clover content in the pastures.
But South Island farmers have one bit of luck on their side. Because the weevil was already well established in the North Island before it went south, a biocontrol agent has already been found and approved for use in the country.
And we did some survey work in Europe and found this fantastic little parasitoid called Microtonus aethiopodes from Ireland. Yep. Went over there, brought it back, did some host range testing to make sure it was going to do its job when we released it.
And when the parasitic wasp meets a weevil, it doesn't muck around.
For those who can remember Alien, it's a bit like that. It just burst out of the weevil, and and the weevil sort of wanders around, sort of stunned for about 24 hours, and then dies. It's a bit painful, I imagine.
Ag researchers' strategy is now to establish colonies of the parasitic wasp on the front lines near Ashburton as the weevils spread south.
We're hoping that if we get the establishment, that the parasitoid will move with the weevil as it moves, south down Canterbury.
Right. Yeah. Piggyback.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, piggyback on it. Yeah, exactly.
Mark McNeil believes farmers owe a big deal of thanks to Beef and Lamb and Dairy NZ, which he says have been instrumental in funding the resistance against the weevil.
Well, the weevils will never disappear, so it's a case of, as I say, bringing that population down to a manageable level. So there'll always be weevils and there'll always be parasitoids. It's just that they'll be operating at a lower density.
More of a healthy balance.
It's a healthy balance, exactly right.
Benedict Collins, Country 99 TV News.